This is Rabbitearsblog, and welcome to another general discussion series. So today's general discussion is going to be on what are your thoughts about human focused adaptations based off of popular franchises. And before I get into this, here are a few words from the channel. Alright everybody, it's time to get on the social media train. Want to chat with me in 100 words or less? Then check out my Twitter account. Want to talk about movies, TV shows, and video games within the group? Then check out my Facebook account. Want to check out some of my ultra cool fan art? Then check out my DeviantArt page. Want to get the lowdown on everything that's happening on this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So apparently there's been a lot of human-focused adaptations when it comes to movies in general, especially movies that are based off of popular franchises. And sometimes you have these human characters that are made specifically for this film, and sometimes the problem that comes with that is that sometimes they overtake the characters that the film is supposed to be about. So let's talk about some films that are human-focused adaptations of popular franchises and how I feel about it as a whole. So let's get started. So probably the most infamous example of this was Michael Bay's Transformers films. Like throughout the Transformers films, there was a human character named Sam Witwicky who was the main protagonist of most of these Transformer films. And most of the time, the Transformers film would focus on Sam Witwicky and his relationship problems, as well as how he handles each situation that's going on with the Decepticons as a whole. But unfortunately, despite the fact that the movies are called Transformers, the movie's really about Sam Witwicky, who's a human character that was made specifically for this film. And personally, that has become a problem for me in regards to the Transformers movies, because I came to watch the Transformers movies for Optimus Prime and his crew. And the fact that Optimus Prime and the other Transformers don't really get much of a character arc in the Transformers films has me a bit upset, because again, I came to watch these Transformers films for the Transformers themselves. I didn't come to these films to watch a human character named Sam Witwicky who was made exclusively for this film, and it seemed like most of the Transformers film would focus on Sam rather than on the Transformers themselves. So this is an example of a human-focused adaptation that I think went too far with making the human character the main protagonist of the film instead of the characters that we came to see. Another example was the 2014 version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, this one is a very interesting case because the main human protagonist in this film, April O'Neil, has been with the Ninja Turtles franchise since the very beginning. So, why I do like the fact that April is getting a lot more attention, because if there was a pet peeve that I have about the Ninja Turtles franchise up until this point, was that I felt like April O'Neil didn't get a lot of attention. And at least the 2014 film of Ninja Turtles gave April a bigger role. But on the other hand, I did watch the 2014 Ninja Turtles film for the Ninja Turtles themselves. And they weren't really introduced into the movie until halfway through. And they didn't really have much of a character arc as big as April's. So that was one of those cases where I was like, I wanted the Ninja Turtles to be front and center, because that's where I came to watch this movie for. I came for the Turtles. I didn't exactly come to the movie for April O'Neil, even though I am grateful that April O'Neil is getting a lot more focus in this film than she ever did in the previous Ninja Turtles film that came out before then. But still, it was a bit troublesome for me that the Ninja Turtles in this film didn't really get much of a character arc like April O'Neil did. Now, this was kind of rectified in the sequel Out of the Shadows, but unfortunately, because they added in characters like Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady and Baxter Stockman and Casey Jones, it made the film feel kind of cluttered, and the Ninja Turtles character arc kind of got shuffled along with all the other character arcs that was going on in this film as well. Now, here's an example of a movie that does have a human character, but they're not the focus of the film. And that would be the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So they introduced a human character named Tom Wachowski, and even though he's one of the main characters in the film, he's not like the main character of the film. The main character of the film is Sonic the Hedgehog himself, and we're able to look at the film through Sonic's point of view most of the time. And I do like that, because I did come into this film for Sonic the Hedgehog himself. And even though Tom is a great character, I'm glad that he doesn't get the core focus of the film, and Sonic is the one who gets most of the focus of the film, because we actually have a Sonic the Hedgehog movie that's about Sonic the Hedgehog himself. So I do like how they were able to handle Sonic's character in the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie as they still made him into the main character, but at the same time they did give Tom himself a character arc as well. So what are my thoughts about human focused adaptations in general? Well, it really depends on how much screen time said human character has in comparison to the characters that the film is titled after. Like for example, if Tom Rakowski from Sonic the Hedgehog actually ended up becoming the main character and he took all the attention away from Sonic, that I would be very upset about that. But in that case, because he didn't take a lot of attention away from Sonic, I'm okay with having Tom in the movie. But overall, when it comes to the human characters, as long as they don't take away the focus from the actual popular characters we came to see, then I'm okay with having them in the film, for the most part. Well, those are my thoughts about human-focused adaptations of popular franchises. And tell me in the comments down below, how do you feel about human-focused adaptations of popular franchises? Do you like them? Do you hate them? And what were some human-focused adaptations of popular franchises that you didn't like or you did like? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? If you want to check out more crazy content from this channel, then please hit that big old colorful subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra generous, then please support me through Patreon so I can make more awesome content for this channel.